The mission of Emissaries of Divine Light is the spiritual regeneration of humanity under the inspiration of the Spirit of God. Regeneration that relates to life, yes? Life in the human experience and life more abundantly, regenerated. And how is it regenerated? Well, the words of that mission statement speak to it. There's an inspiration of something that is not visible. There's something that inspires increased life. There's a formula for increased life, we say. We say that formula starts with the highest love, the reality of love, which is the power of the universe that moves, if we will open to it through the human heart, that great power. And the more we open to it, the more it's present in our lives. But that power alone doesn't bring life. Because, to put it bluntly, we could be stupid about how we love and how we let that power come through. We could be stupid, in which case we're self-sabotaging, very inspired, but self-sabotaging, not doing the things that let life thrive in our life experience and on the planet. So there's another ingredient here in the formula for bringing an abundance of life. We could call it divine intelligence. What is divine intelligence? We say it's truth. Truth. Not my truth, not your truth, not truth in a book. The truth of the universe, the truth of the cosmos, the truth of us, the truth of this planet. Truth is a pattern. Yes, there's a power, but there's a pattern. And the pattern's important in everything we do, yes? Go about your work every day. You could be very animated about it, very motivated about it, but you need to know the pattern of what you're about, or it's not going to work. There's a pattern. We say there is design, and we say there's control. So I've thought about it. It seems clear to me that design relates to space, right? If you see the design of something, it's how it's laid out in space. We have visual art that celebrates the pattern of things, how it's laid out in space. And then there is how it unfolds in time. That's important too. If you think of getting IKEA furniture, you get instructions that relate to both the design and also how to build the thing. Step one, you do this. Step two, you do that. How the creation of it unfolds over time, and both are important. And it's nice to have the design, nice to have the picture of what it looks like when it's all together, because it's a lot easier to put it together over time if you know what it is you're going for. And so it is for us to have a vision of who we are as whole human beings, of who we are in the wholeness of humanity. It helps us take the steps to get there so that when we're not there, we still have that vision that we're moving toward, that perfect vision. We have the art of music that celebrates how things unfold over time, yes? Right? We even have time signatures. We have beats, rhythms. It's all about time, how it unfolds over time to get us into the mode of allowing things to unfold over time in a way that brings life. Good music helps us do that. We live in a wondrous world. We live in a wondrous world in so many ways, and there are so many beautiful things in the world in which we live. Yes? Certainly nature is that way. Sometimes terrifying, yes, but beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous in so many respects. And even human culture, as much as it can veer off course, as sometimes even corrupt as it might be, carries elements of incredible beauty, does it not? There's so much that is beautiful in this world. But here's the problem. It is a mixed bag, no? It is a mixed bag. And if we're to experience life and life more abundantly, if we're to thrive, if we're to have the right pattern for the little IKEA piece of furniture we're putting together here, if we're to have the right pattern, we cannot be just recycling whatever it is we find in the world as it is, trying to pick out the good pieces and pattern our lives after that. Altogether, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast, honestly. No, we want to be allowing love, the power of love that motivates us to move through a pattern that is perfect. A pattern that is perfect. And there's a lot of broken toys in the world in which we live. God bless the broken toys. But we're not here to pattern ourselves out after broken toys. We're here to find the true pattern for our lives and for the world in which we live, to tune into that. Yeah, we may not always get it precisely right, but if we keep opening up to that beautiful true pattern, we stand a chance of allowing love to come through and manifest intact as itself without being corrupted by human ignorance, which happens all over the place. No, we need a perfect pattern that allows that power of love to come through as itself and bring life, real life, an experience that's worth the name life, so that we can know something perfect in how we experience life together, individually and together. And there is both an individual and a together part to this. Little hard to say which comes first, but certainly we have to own the individual part, our own tuning into that pattern. Take responsibility for it, absolute responsibility.